swear, try to keep it to a minimum. You can, because I can bleep it, but it's a lot of work, so.
Right. Okay. We will be clean.
Look what my name is.
I don't like this.
Huzzah.
Heather. Or I could go with Heather.
Hi, I'm Val the Realtor. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. This is the first video of 2023. And what a better way to start the year than doing a Guess the Price, a revisit of our first video of Guess the Price. But today we're doing the second edition. If you're as passionate about real estate as I am, please hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, and share. I look forward to hearing your comments on content that you want to see coming in 2023.
Honestly, not bad.
I thought it was good.
I don't remember.
I even pressed subscribe.
I just love that if you're as passionate about real estate as me, and all I could think was, is anybody?
Before we get started, I think we should introduce our players for this round because we have an extra one. So first I want to start with our returning champion, Jae Boucher. Jae! Yay, Jae! Jae is still single, still a Leo, but now in law school. So
She's a cat.
Yes, she's a great catch, but let's see how her detail-oriented legal mind will work in this episode of Guess the Price.
Any comments, Jay?
It won't go well.
She said that last one, and she won.
If you set the bar low,
That's what I'm saying. You always set the bar low. You never disappoint.
then you're always going to exceed expectations. That's right.
Well, and we also have Heather.
Ah.
She's the coulda, shoulda, woulda been a realtor. Who
Coulda,
totally
shoulda, woulda,
tanked in
won.
the last episode, beat out by her daughter who had pretty much zero real estate savvy. But we'll see if Jae can overcome her daughter for victory today.
I think she means Heather can
She did
overcome
mean
her victory
Heather.
for today.
What did I say?
Jae can overcome her victory for today. What Val's trying to say is, I will beat Jae today.
Well, we'll see. Because now we have a newcomer. We have Lucie. She's my favorite middle child and my other daughter. And Lucie comes to us with some experience because she is a huge frequenter of HomeSense, Pinterest user. She's an expert crafter, dog owner, and she's on the search for that purpose.
I would just start from the beginning of the sentence.
I agree.
She's on the search for what?
your own bio?
And she's on the search for the perfect reading nook.
She
It's true.
So
My
let's
goal
see
is to have a bay window one day to read it.
Yes, so let's see if her passion for home will translate into her guessing the right prices
Good
today.
thing your dad can renovate for you.
And Lucie, there's her lovely little
It's
boy.
like Jeopardy.
It is like Jeopardy. And then lastly, of course, we have my daughter, Liberty. She's returning. She is a videographer, performing artist, my daughter, and now she's even a prospective buyer.
Aww. You
So
say that as
let's-
if you're not paying the entire down payment.
Let's see if her newfound knowledge of a particular market segment will help her out today on Guess the Price. Because you may recall in the last episode, she did not do well.
No.
It was a bit of an embarrassment.
Liv, it's 1,200 square feet across from a parking lot.
Yeah, but it's a nice parking lot. It's really embarrassing when your mom's embarrassed of you.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed of you, but of the way you played the game.
She was embarrassed for you.
Yeah,
That's
secondhand
different.
embarrassment.
She's embarrassed that her own kids don't know anything about real estate.
Yeah, you'd think that it would at least get into osmosis. Eh?
Okay, so for this edition, we made a few little tweaks and changes. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
I'm still laughing about the osmosis.
For Guess the Price second edition, I was actually hoping to not just be educational about properties themselves, but about the Calgary communities. Each one has its own particular style and image, shall we say. So I'm hoping to categorically express that both through the properties and through the questions about the communities. There will be 5 properties where you're going to guess the price, but there will be 3 additional community questions.
Oh no.
So I hope you know YYC.
I don't.
And its communities.
My
Yes.
question, where is Heather from?
No, that's not it. So there'll be a total of 8 questions,
Thank you.
but the last question is worth up to 3 points.
Okay.
So your goal is to get to 10 points. Are we ready for our first question?
Yes.
Seems
So
like a
we're
lie.
starting in Brentwood.
Woo!
I decided to start easy. So I picked something that's local to everybody, that they're familiar with the building, familiar with that type of condo living. And I thought, boom, we'll have a good race off out of the gates that they'll all be really, really close in price. Located in the northwest community of Brentwood, 30 Brentwood Common Northwest. Yes, it is an apartment number 507. So this apartment's on the 5th floor of Green in the University City complex. So you know those 4 buildings that look like Crayolas? This is the green one. So it's at the back, kind of on the north end. It has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 608 square feet. Yes, I will silence my phone in a second.
You better.
It comes with a locker, titled underground parking spot. There's
Sorry, I got distracted by your phone. Can you go back to the bedrooms and bathrooms?
There's 2 bedrooms.
2 bed, 1 bath, 608 square feet. There's a locker.
That's tiny.
Yep, storage locker. There is titled underground parking spot, 1. There's a gym. It's small, but it's got a little bit of cardio and weights. Bike storage, and it's walking distance to, of course, the LRT, U of C, Jameson's, shopping, parks, restaurants. The condo fee is $411 a month, which includes most of your utilities and all your amenities. So somebody,
That's it? Wow.
yeah, so somebody made a very wise investment. Can you guess that price?
Open
and
your
I'm going to show you
calculator.
some photos.
Oh, there we go.
gosh.
Thank you. Because honestly,
That was a lot.
I don't know yet what I'm going to say.
Okay, here we go. So there's the exterior. It's the green building. There's the inside, white cabinetry, white appliances. There's not really any upgrades except the laminate flooring would have been an extra. Small little living room. These are very tiny condos, you know. Balcony. This unit did not show well. It was tenant occupied. So as you can see, there's some broken office furniture out on the balcony. It's weird. It's very weird. I'm surprised it was not removed. There's the primary bedroom.
Oh.
Has some views one direction of the red building. Other direction is
Nice
Nose Hill.
windows, though.
Yeah, great windows.
Oh, they're great windows in these buildings.
How does that person
There's
sleep?
this second bedroom.
Oh, that's fun.
I thought you were only showing us like 5 pictures.
That's the gym.
That was the last episode. But some of the,
Mom knows she can't contain the pictures.
yeah, so I have to show you enough to help you with the value, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right?
please
It's
do.
not like I'm trying to stump you, I'm trying to educate you.
I like to be stumped.
Okay, so that's the first one. So tell me your answers.
Okay.
Who goes first?
How does this work again? We have to say that the price of what it would cost to buy this thing.
What did you guys think this price, what was the price of this?
Is everybody ready? Turn your board.
No, wait. Wait for Jay. I'm ready.
On your mark.
Wait.
Get set. Why are they such slow writers?
Let's go.
On your mark, get set, go!
$299.9, $355, $400, and $327.5. Well, first round goes to Heather.
Yay!
Whoa!
Yeah!
Wait, which means I'm in second. Okay, we're off to a good start.
It turns out I know nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's all.
So I was actually happy to see that not only did somebody get it within $3,000, but there was a couple of very close answers.
I just kind of took a little shot in the dark, which evidently did not really pay off. But I'm glad I was in the range.
What was the price?
The sale price was, so the list price was $299.9. It sold right away for $296,000.
It's only $3,000 off.
Yeah,
I knew exactly where it was and I still overpriced it.
I have looked a little bit online at like University District and that Brentwood complex area, so I had some idea of where they were. I knew there were some that were under 4.
And that's all you had.
Yes, that's all I had.
Damn. How did maybe Heather should have been a realtor?
Well, for the second listing, I thought we would stay in the Northwest, but we would jump to a detached house.
Okay.
So we have a 2-story double-car garage home. This is in a new North community. Yep, the new North, Livingston, which is actually closer to Airdrie than to Calgary, but
I've never
it is
even
a
been there.
legal City of Calgary address. There's been so many new communities that have popped up over the last 6-8 years. And there's been so many more communities that people would have never heard of or considered, but because of the pandemic and the way we have a hybrid model or working at home exclusively, that I wanted to kind of bring up a community that a lot of people would have never heard of or thought of. So we're going to be looking at 143 Lucas Terrace Northwest. It is new construction. It was built in 2021. 2-story double-car garage attached. 2,700 square feet, so it's quite large. 10-foot ceilings on the main. 9-foot ceilings on the second floor. There's 5 bedrooms. There's an office on the main, bonus room, carpet, and LVP flooring.
How many bathrooms?
Oh God, there was like, I'm gonna say 4 or 5, maybe even 6 bathrooms. There was a lot of bathrooms in this house. But some of them are powder rooms and some are 3-piece.
Everybody gets their own toilet.
It's a walkout with a finished suite. And let's look at the photos.
All right, let's do it. Love the landscaping.
Love the bow on the front
So
door.
nice.
Just really seeing
So there's the kitchen.
It's pretty. It's
So
classic.
yeah.
And sorry, just to be clear, it's in the middle of nowhere. Yes.
Yes.
Technically speaking,
There is
yes.
a commute.
Actually,
I would never live in Livingston. Yeah, there's no point. I would never live in Livingston. To be honest, I don't even see the appeal. Like, I know there is appeal, but I would never live in Livingston.
it's not really the middle of nowhere anymore, but it is super close to Airdrie. You can
What are we
get to
talking,
Airdrie
like-
in 5 or 10 minutes.
Are we talking
from
like
this spot.
Evanston area?
Livingston is up towards the Airdrie way.
So is it literally between Calgary and Airdrie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but closer to Airdrie.
It's actually only 10 minutes to cross our bills. Now, they started off with 0 lot lines. Typically, we have 4 feet to your property line, and then your neighbor has 4 feet to the property line, so we have 8 feet. And that's how you have your property line. And then you can have a window on that side. 0 lot line means nobody's getting their 4 feet to the property line. There's just 4 feet between the houses. A line down the middle.
Isn't that a fire hazard?
So are they like
Actually,
together?
the 4 feet is wide enough for a firefighter with his hose on his back to get through between the houses.
That's not my issue. My issue is the fire jumping so easily between all the sides.
Exactly. Yeah. This is in the last 5 years.
So why bother with detached? Why not just have row houses?
Well, that's the thing. I've had a couple people now, they've bought into a 0 lot line, they thought it was a great deal, who lives between their house anyway, but what happens is when you're in the backyard, you very much feel like you're in a corral.
That's
So
what
Livingston has 0 lot lines, but I don't think this house is necessarily a 0 lot line. And as I go through the photos, you'll see
so
that it's
all that
adjacent to
information
a
was
green
gonna
belt.
resist it.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
this is a learning opportunity, Lynn.
Yes, that was exciting.
Yeah.
I actually liked that. She's telling us that because there's more value in a bigger lot.
Yes.
Yes, there is. But this is out in Livingston.
I also felt like I was sitting in property.
So you can see that
That looks unsafe. There's no railing.
Well, not yet.
Okay, well, it was new construction when you. There's also no snow. It was even before the snow. Yeah. So you can see the primary bedroom has a vaulted ceiling, pot lights,
It's pretty.
and it's got windows on both sides, which tells me this house either is not on a 0 lot line,
Looks like a
or
nice
because there's a green belt beside there, it's
It's
just a
gonna
small.
stay that way, right?
It's and so
So
the
this is like a
architectural
corner.
requirement. There's the ensuite.
nice
Oh,
ensuite.
it's a beautiful house, beautiful ensuite.
It's got one of these like mega mansions where they don't care about the
Countertops.
Nice finishing.
Yeah, lots of cabinetry.
Very monochromatic.
This is
Mega
the
mansion.
kitchen in the
No.
basement, so
Yeah.
it's a full, legal, professionally developed basement suite.
I guess 5 bedrooms just sounds like a lot to me.
Yeah,
It's a lot of cleaning.
We did a video on a similar community. It's like by water.
mahogany probably.
Mahogany.
Or Auburn Bay. So, does anyone have any questions about this 2,700 new build?
2,700.
How much does it cost?
2,700.
I'm funny.
Aren't you funny?
You are so funny.
Aren't you so funny? All right, guys, guess the price.
I never know. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Lulu is ready.
I'm not ready.
Heather's
I'm
ready.
not confident, but I'm definitely ready. Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of came up with a number. I never really had a reason for choosing. I just was like, okay.
Can I just say, if the tables were turned and I was sitting in your seat and I had to price this, I would have got it wrong. I considered Livingston because I wanted to do another community in the Northwest. I wanted to do something with new construction, and I wanted it to be something that was, you know, a typical house with a basement suite, which is what a lot of our young people are going to have to stretch for. So I thought it was a really good example. And then when I saw how much it sold for, I was like, damn, I would have got that one wrong. So I'm going to definitely throw that in as a curveball because we don't want to be too easy on our contestants.
Well,
Really?
I would have got
Is
it.
that why you chose it?
Would you question? Would you have gone under?
It's changing her.
Would you? No, I hadn't written anything yet, but I was. Would you have gone under or over if you'd been guessing?
I'm
Don't-
not going to tell
we
you.
can't
Come on.
Okay, let's see the answer.
Would you have gone under or over?
Oh my god.
Are we all over the place? Oh my god, we are all over the place.
No, it's just you.
Trust me.
What's she?
429. You know I hate these new neighborhoods.
I do too, but like people want.
And like, I'm sorry, like,
This is 2,700 square feet.
it's in the middle of freaking nowhere. It's a suite. You can have a tenant. I don't give a shit. No tenant wants to live out there.
What are your thoughts on Livingston?
I don't have thoughts on Livingston. I think it's the dumbest thing ever. Just be Airdrie.
What would life feel like to you if you had to live in Livingston, like on a dare or something?
I would be grateful that I have somewhere to live.
I guess for me, the community matters more. Location, location, location. I'm the daughter of a realtor. I would not buy in Livingston.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I will say Jae wins this round.
What?
By $100, Jae
By
wins the round.
$100? Oh no! People buy that for $750,000.
I know nothing about Livingston. I've never been there. The house was nice. I don't know what to tell you.
People buy that for $750,000. That's
Well,
$1
I didn't
million.
say she was right.
No.
I said she won this round.
Oh my god,
Could it
it's
be
higher.
800s?
It's higher.
It's $1 million.
Who pays $1 million? Nobody.
It would take a lot for me to live there, but that house was nice.
Nobody's buying that.
You are lying.
It won't sell.
Bought. It's sold.
What? You know who bought it? A bunch of drug cartels. That's who bought
Oh
it.
my god. Don't start rumors in Livingston. It listed for $1,099,900. So 1.1.
Good god.
And they accepted $1,060,000. So I am sure the finishing of the deck and all
And
the
all the
landscaping, all that
landscaping.
was going to be included, but it closed in September and they couldn't.
That's
have it at the
embarrassing.
time.
Yikes.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was going to be $850.
$850.
Well, because
I wrote $850 and I lowered my answer $100,000 because I was like, nobody would pay $850 for that.
So I
the
guess
size?
if somebody worked in Airdrie, they could rent that place. And
Actually, I think it's going to appeal more to the Airdrie market.
So they're Airdrie
there,
people.
and you're going against.
That's why they're paying so much for nothing.
So
no, I'm talking about the tenant.
Edit that out.
Access
I heard
transit.
edit that out.
This is what happened last time. New neighborhoods screw me up.
I think you need to just.
I see no value in them.
Just
okay, and
assume
this is
that
our
you
first
don't feel the same way
YYC
as
community question.
Okay.
So this is actually very exciting.
Alright.
How many communities are there in Calgary?
Oh God.
And I'm going to say as of 2017 because I couldn't confirm it totally for today.
How the
So
hell?
it's actually, we have more communities today than the actual answer is going to be today.
Okay, I'm ready.
Because
Whoa.
we haven't actually updated our census because we ran into COVID.
This is about to sound stupid, but hear me out, you guys. What counts as Calgary?
Oh, it is city proper. So
Even Livingston counts.
Oh God,
from
don't say that.
Livingston, which is the northmost
To what,
perimeter,
Cranston?
down to actually below Cranston.
Below Cranston.
There's
Oh,
Wolf
God.
Willow. There's
Seaton is lower than Cranston.
I've never heard of Wolf Willow.
It's far.
Never
I've never heard of any of
Is it past Spruce Meadows? Like south of Spruce Meadows?
Yeah, south of 22.
Wow. You know, this is like a blind guess for all of us. We have no clue.
Absolutely.
I can tell you without
I can
any.
name maybe 10 neighborhoods, by the way.
I can tell you without. Yeah, I can tell you without hesitation. I have never in my entire life thought of this. Like,
I didn't-
how many communities
you know
in
what?
Calgary?
I'm not gonna
Ever.
lie.
I never heard of Haysboro until you said it, so.
I grew up in Haysboro.
In my shower this morning, I was thinking, if she's gonna ask me to name specific neighborhoods, I am done for. And here you are. Well, I can count maybe 10 off the top of my head. That's all I had. I knew there was gonna be a lot.
Let me just give you a little history on Calgary. Haysboro was originally part of a farm called Hayes Farm, and it also encompassed Heritage Park.
If you guys want
It
to
was
learn more
huge.
about the history of how Calgary became this beautiful multi-community city, you can watch our video on Bowness, which actually was its own town.
It was own town.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
And then it became part of Calgary.
Yep.
So we have lots of communities, and I hope we all guessed appropriately. Ready?
No, wait.
As of 2017,
I just realized something.
how many communities?
I just
in
realized
Calgary?
something.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
She
This
just
is like
realized
literally a
something.
blind guess.
We're just trying
She
to
realized
get
that
rounding up
Livingston
to
is
the
also included.
So I add one more to that.
Okay, ready?
On your mark, get set, go.
Oh my god. Okay, you're all wrong.
Okay.
Oh.
And I'm not even sure mathematically this is the closest, but I'm guessing it's Liberty.
What'd you say?
I was trying to figure out how many communities I think there'd be approximately per quadrant and then just like times it by 4. And then I was like, you know what? I always guess under. Like, you know when you see like a big group of people and you're like, that's like 20 people, and then it's like 200? Is that just me?
The actual answer is 197.
I originally had 176.
I went
changed
very
it. I
long.
went to all my neighborhoods.
And that was as of the beginning of 2017, but since then,
Oh God, there's been
just
many more.
personally, I know of a dozen communities that weren't on that list.
I originally put 176. Then Val kept talking about all, this neighborhood and that neighborhood. They've encompassed this neighborhood and that. And then I changed my answer to 276. And then she kept going. And then I changed it to 376. And I was off by 180 almost, 170 something.
Wait, you're blaming me?
And there's this neighborhood and that neighborhood, and it encompasses this and it encompasses that. So I was high by about 100 and 100. So 212.
207.
207.
Yeah.
209, sorry, 209.
I actually took into account that it's been 5 years when I made this answer because I got more.
Can I
So-
say really?
Oh my god, I
Good job, Lib.
I just picked the number 72. Just spoke to me. It was wrong. I knew that. I knew it was gonna be lowballing it a little bit. So I had to stick to my guns.
I was gonna say, actually, I was hoping I would get that right because I had a secret weapon.
You were pretty good.
You have a map in your office
Yep.
of all the communities in
And
Calgary.
Lucie has a photographic memory, so
And
she would know that.
Do you?
My mom has a map of all the communities in her office. I was trying to rationalize how many were in each quadrant and all of that, but my mom said it was a 2014 map. So, but then she was doing it based on 2017 or 2018, how many communities there were. So I missed out, but I was pretty close to that map, I think. But that wasn't the question.
I knew I was way low, but I like the number 72, and I knew it wasn't.
I was born in 72.
I know.
Well, that was our first community question. And
I'm really excited I got one, you guys.
Good job, Lib.
Oh,
And you were logical about it. As were you, actually.
I could be the lawyer.
I just was like, there's a lot more communities than I think. And that's why I guessed 117. It just felt right. It felt round. Obviously I was way under, but I was the closest. So there you go. Getting a point.
I'm gonna get this one.
No, I'm getting it.
we're going into the southwest. This detached home is in Aspen Woods. It was built in 2012.
Okay.
It is a whopping 3,129 square feet, and yet only 3 bedrooms up.
Is that whopping? Is that whopping?
Yeah,
That's
I
big.
have
Just for reference, our house
So
is
big.
1,800.
Thank you. That is helpful.
It has hardwood floors, beautiful spiral staircase, a home office with double French doors, gourmet kitchen with sub-zero appliances and thermidor appliances, gas range, a butler's pantry, which is separate from a regular pantry, which they're calling walk-in dried storage. So there's 2 pantries.
Okay.
Very bougie.
Very bougie. It's got a double-sided gas fireplace with a stone-featured wall, vaulted ceilings in the primary bedroom, spa-like retreat in the ensuite with a glass steam shower, heated floors, double sinks, quartz counters,
Oh, you're just painting
soaker
a
tub,
picture
but
on
it's not a jetted soaker tub. I mean, honestly.
What's the point?
What a waste! I know. Well,
Just
this was
dig
like
a
the
pit.
last house in Livingston. I'm like, they didn't even put in a fireplace. There was no
Honestly,
fireplace.
the more you talk, the more I'm just thinking that I must marry rich.
Yes, this firecracker could be yours.
For a mere $500,000.
I will never be able to afford a house like that. So.
This has the ultimate man cave basement with.
Can you show us the pictures?
I will.
You're talking a lot, and I'm just like, these things are cool, but they're not really adding any.
Hey, don't
Okay.
be mean.
No,
This
you're
man cave
absolutely
face-
right.
Like every other person sitting in this room also probably agrees with, I'm not affording that, so who cares?
That looks like our
You know
house.
what this is? You know what this is gonna be? It's gonna be way more than it should be based on the outside, which is ugly.
I always feel like the houses that are really ugly on the outside, but that are somehow nice on the inside, are really expensive because they put so much work into the inside. But I can't imagine living there because the outside is so goddamn ugly.
Okay, so
Yeah,
welcome to
sure.
8 Aspen
Can you like
Acres
turn it a little more
Manor,
towards me?
Oh yeah.
Southwest. Sorry.
So this is 11 years old. Well, 10 years old.
Yeah, it's 10 years old.
2012.
Aspen Woods. Well, I debated. I was going to put one in from Wentworth, Christie Park, and then I thought, no, I'm going to put in Aspen because Lucie's playing. And I've dropped her off at a couple people's houses in Aspen. I've got to give Lucie a little bit of an advantage here.
The house was nice. Other than that, I have no thoughts.
I didn't know Aspen Woods was a thing.
So walk-in closet, quite extraordinary.
Movie room.
This is their cinema room.
My bad.
I know, right? I'd call it a
My
movie room.
We need
apologies.
one of those.
Or a home theater.
Party
This is-
bar.
This is all in the basement now. So there's the bar.
Oh, there's a bar.
There's another shot of the bar because I want you to know there's appliances in it. There's a
Yes.
dishwasher. There's a wine cooler.
So it's a wet bar.
That's right. Very good. I'm so proud.
I listen to you when you talk.
Yeah. There's a little gym. And then there's a garage. The garage even has an EV charger, so electric vehicle charger. There's also a little bit of a workshop.
And it's got another gym.
And it's got that aggregate
So they
floor
expect
to
that
make
the
it
buyer
look
has
like
a
gym.
Tesla, is what you're saying.
Or another electric vehicle.
Pretty.
And then there's the backyard.
Well, this is like 2 houses.
Backyard's the best place.
How many bedrooms are there?
3. Well, there's
What's
a
the
fourth. There's a fourth in the basement.
Basement.
Yes, the price.
Your photos didn't change my mind on my price. As you know, I'm probably way off, but you know.
I guarantee you are because you looked at the outside and thought I wouldn't want to live there. And then you just left it there.
I learned my lesson, Jay.
I hope so.
From the last terrible listing.
Okay, I'm ready.
I have one.
Okay, everybody's ready?
Yeah.
I will tell you that
Now?
No. I just want to tell you this one
After.
sold in multiple offers in 5 days.
Oh, okay, that would have been good information. That would have been really good information.
It doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
it means nothing to me.
Yeah.
It means everything to me. Maybe
Well,
when it was
show me your
Did I
answers.
go too hard?
on your mark,
Ladies, let's see.
on your mark, get set, go.
Ah!
Okay, 1.2, 1.7, 1.2, 1.4. Is it me? I think it's going to be Liv.
Yeah!
What was it?
Yeah, I am a winner, so.
So it was listed at 1.2499, but it's
Okay, we were
sold
close.
for 1.302500.
Over asking.
Oh, wow. Quite a bit over.
You guys, I got one.
You got another one. That's your second point.
I think I'm doing well.
You're doing devastated.
So Jay, you and I were right on though for the listing price. Oh my God, we're learning.
We're getting there.
Aspen Woods. Another one that I would not care to live in. It was big, it was beautiful.
Aspen has some great shops, I'll give it that, but it's up in the middle of nowhere, so I continually wonder why people live in these areas. Like you're just driving and driving and driving and driving up Bow Trail. I thought this was about listing price, not what it sold for.
It's about the market value because at the end of the day, what the buyer is willing to pay and what
I
the
meant the
seller's willing to
context
accept.
itself.
Okay, so
The inside was nice. I still can't believe it sold for what it did.
It had a lot of nice amenities. And like also Aspen Woods, I feel like is just one of those communities where you're just there to flex. To be fair, I accounted for inflation.
I still haven't won any points yet, and I thought that I would have the advantage there since you looked at me all like I was special.
Because you said wet bar?
So here we are on listing number 4.
I was
This is
listening.
my kind of house.
Me too.
Well, actually, I know. As soon as I saw this, I was like, damn, I would have bought this.
Right?
Anyway, but it's sold. We're going to move into the inner city, downtown.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're into the Beltline in the southwest.
Oh, I love the building.
Welcome to 527 15th Avenue Southwest, apartment 407. It's a multi-level condo, so there's,
15th
as you can see,
Southwest.
there's a little spiral staircase that goes up to a loft.
Wait, sorry, how many levels?
2.
2 levels.
Okay, this is also a fully renovated penthouse.
So is this in a high-rise building? Sorry, I'm.
Yes, but it's only on the 4th floor, so it's not a high rise.
Oh, how many?
So it's
how
a
many
penthouse.
levels are there in the
4th
high-rise?
floor, but the 5th floor is also part of this unit.
Oh, so it's 5 floors.
And
Yeah,
it's
the
a whole
building's
building
5
with
floors,
5
but the top floors get that
Oh,
second.
so it's a 407, but it's a
Okay,
penthouse.
so now this was built in 2000. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's been professionally and fully renovated.
Yes.
Okay, and it is 1,060 square feet. So there's the view out towards the living room, tall windows. There are 20-foot ceilings in the living room.
Lucy would love that.
I sure would.
Oh, wait till you see the loft. It's the ultimate reading nook. There's the
Look, we
spiral
have
staircase
plants.
up to the loft.
That's done.
This looks lovely.
All that sun. Yeah, and it has some
I
beautiful
love that.
exposure.
Very cute. I liked the spiral staircase. I thought it added character. Also, they had plants, and I just really idolize anyone who can keep real plants alive.
So this is the primary bedroom. As you can see, you can fit a king-size bed.
Cute place.
I'd like to move
There's
there.
the bathroom. It matches the kitchen cabinetry and finishing, so it was all done at the same time.
Oh,
Did I mention the rooftop patio?
You didn't.
That also comes with a hot tub.
I see that.
I
Yeah,
love it.
some nice city views.
What's the cross street on this? 15th Ave
And 5th. So you're right in the heart of the action.
you're right by Mount Royal Village.
What's the condo fee?
$635. This one is including your utilities, so you don't have to pay for heat, water.
Okay, but what are the amenities that are included?
There isn't really any amenities.
And a high condo fee?
It's covering your utilities for 2 floors. That's a
Fix the roof.
3-piece bathroom but for the other bedroom. There's also a little balcony. There is a little bit of a downtown view.
want to move here.
I know, I love this is the courtyard.
That's adorable.
Yeah. So you come in from the courtyard.
I want to live there.
I'm a fan of this place. I love that place. If I were single and young, I'd fight to buy it.
I know this might be cheating, but like, what's the highest you've ever seen an apartment?
Oh, I've seen apartments go over 2 million.
Okay, cool.
And
I just wanted to know the
and I
range.
just saw one that the condo fee was $1,800 a month.
Seems excessive.
It had its own private express elevator from the parquet to your unit only for you.
Yes.
And the elevator doors open and you get off, and that's so
Yes.
you're paying for the elevator maintenance.
Yes.
That private rooftop patio, by the way, was 480 square feet of outdoor
big.
exclusive
400.
use space.
And
I'd
it's
like to
just for
move here.
you, or is it shared with the rest of the
No,
building?
it's just for you.
Oh my god.
You go through the loft. There's sliding glass doors at the end of the loft. You go out onto your private.
Wow.
Only the penthouse would have that, eh?
Only the penthouse units have that loft. Everything's within 10 blocks of everything, right in that little.
Yeah, like you
niche.
just, yeah.
Like we
great-
used to
great
say
area.
Sun
Love your
Alta,
too.
and
Love
then we
them.
would say
Yeah.
Connaught, and then we would say Earlton, and we'd say downtown east, downtown
And now
west.
people
we
just say Beltline.
Yeah.
See, I could do this. Beltline.
See? What is
I
it
should
for?
become Val's partner so that when she travels, I can just do her work.
There you go. There you
Get
go.
commission.
That would be nice.
I just need some Botox.
Okay, well, let's see what you guys guessed. To me, to have that much, like 480 square feet of outdoor rooftop exclusive use patio space with a hot tub, damn, I like that. I'd live in that. I would love to have that loft as my office, my little writing space, my reading nook. You know, I just thought that's the one that's going to be the trigger for everybody. Can they put the numbers together? Can they do the evaluation?
This
But I
one was hard
understand.
because I feel like we have like an emotional connection to it.
No, I
so
feel
I'm like,
I feel
I
like
know what I would pay.
I know that I would pay a lot for this.
Objectively, that was like a nice place to live. It was very bright. I feel like if my mom was writing a description for that property, she would have used the sentence like basking in sunlight. Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she nodded.
I would live here. I would live there. No,
It's a J, it's a U, it's a,
I would live there for the
young
rest of my
professional.
life.
yeah.
It was really pretty, and there were fancy windows, and there was a hot tub, and I liked that. And the spiral staircase was cute. The cabinets were nice too. I liked those. Yeah, I want to live there so badly.
I'd like to move there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Let's keep our eyes open for that one.
Unfortunately, it's sold.
I don't care.
Guess the price.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
$650, $725, $990, and $799.
Please tell me it's me.
It's,
I think it's Heather.
it is me.
Damn.
It was listed for $550.
Oh my god, that's so low.
And how many offers did it get?
More than one because it
Yeah.
sold for $555.
Okay.
Someone grabbed it, and it sold. It
So
says
all of
days
us
on-
were still high.
Yeah,
By a lot.
yeah.
I had a dream of living there. I knew that I would pay a lot for it, so I went over the asking for the actual price, like quite a bit over, like significantly over. I would even pay the ridiculous price that I saw for it. I also, I think, put an aspirational price that was significantly above asking. It was so perfect and beautiful, and I could just picture myself waking up in the morning and stepping out onto my big balcony or my rooftop and being like, aha, the sun. And writing my little books that I don't actually write books, but I feel like if I lived in that place, I would write books. And, you know, doing my little workout, which I do at a gym, but I think I could do like Pilates if I lived in a place like that.
Because I was thinking in the 5s, but I thought, no, it's pretty
I was
nice.
thinking in the sixes, and then we got into like the rooftop patio and the loft, and I was like,
That rooftop patio was sweet.
yeah.
Val, I'm pretty sure I have 2 points. Please mark that down. Thank you. Darn.
I really
Okay, guys, we have another community question.
Oh,
Oh my god, you would think I said we're gonna do algebra.
How many communities don't have schools?
So I'm just gonna say, as of 2019, both by population and geography,
Oh god.
which is the largest quadrant of Calgary?
Oh, whoa. I don't know how to assess what are the quadrants. What?
Northwest,
Oh, just
southwest.
that. That's it.
Okay, I'm ready,
northwest, southeast.
Population and square
Size.
or
But yeah,
both,
for geography. Yeah.
I'm between two, but I think
I'm
I know
between
which
two.
one.
I'm between two.
I bet
Okay,
we're
guys,
between
I'm
the
gonna
same
give
two.
you 5 seconds.
Oh
Okay, just pick one. It's 1 out of 4.
You got a 25% chance.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
And mark, get set, go.
Despite the fact that I've lived in the Northwest and everybody I know lives in the Northwest, I went with Southwest.
There's a lot of people in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Is that a weird thing to say? The houses are close together. There's lots of people living there. There's big families. I don't know. I thought it was the Northeast.
Actually,
we have a tie. Lib and Heather got it.
Yeah!
What's the
Come on,
Northeast?
Okay, I took a wild guess.
There's a lot of people in the Northwest. Simple as that. I was between Northwest and Southwest seeing the map in my head. Like I was looking at Google Maps in my brain and like pinching and zooming in and being like, oh, that's a lot of people. And that's how I decided. Honestly, vibes.
Should I do it by population? Should I do it by land area? And I was going to do it by population, and then I was looking at my map and I realized I think Northwest might be both. So went and Googled, went onto the City of Calgary stats, went onto Creb stats, where Creb did some articles on some of the largest communities. And so I found out Northwest was both. A big chunk of the Tsuut'ina Nation takes up the southwest quadrant of the city, and a big part of the southeast is taken up with some industrial parks. And the northeast geographically is quite small, and when you factor into the area that there's an airport and then there's clearances around the airport, it's actually not as large as people think.
You know why I guessed it?
Why?
Tuscany's massive.
Tuscany
could be its own
You know what it was?
Tuscany was one of the biggest communities in Canada. In fact, I think it is the biggest community in Canada. Like actual neighborhood in Canada. And so when I was thinking about what quadrant has the most people or the most, by area landmass, and I thought wherever Tuscany is, and that's Northwest. Doesn't mean I like Tuscany. I just know it's big.
Yay!
I'll never understand Tuscany.
I will never
I'll never understand what
understand
people like about it.
Should I leave the Tuscany slander in, or Northwest wraps all the way up around Nose Hill and up towards Airdrie? I know Northeast, it definitely has less. So I eliminated the East, but I thought the Southwest might have a
Southwest is pretty big now. You know what? Probably Northeast and Southeast are the smallest.
people in the Northeast.
But people in the Northeast, that surprised me. I think there's more people
That's
there.
what I'm
More
saying.
people
Yeah.
housing.
And bigger families.
And big families living together in
Yeah.
one residence.
So when I was looking at the top 10 communities by population, 2 of them were in the Northwest and 2 were in the Northeast.
See?
But the 2, Tuscany was number 1. They have
Yeah,
the
it's
highest population in
Yep.
Calgary. You also have to think of multifamily housing. So how many condos, townhouses, and stuff.
Right.
Tuscany has a fair bit of that too.
I chose the Northeast by chance. Move on.
I was just kind of happy that everybody, well, two people guessed the Northwest, third one guessed the North, so we were on the right track, and well, one was out to lunch today.
I guess Southwest because every time we talk about a neighborhood I've never heard of, it happens to be in the Southwest. So I was like, there must be a lot going on down there.
No names mentioned. Okay, so to recap, we have Heather with 3 points, Liberty with 3 points, Jae with 1 point. Oh no, Jae.
I'm alright with that.
And Lucie's not quite on the board, but we have eternal optimism. So we have our final property listing.
Go.
And then we're going to have one more community question. Listing number 5. We're going to be heading south into Mahogany. I picked Mahogany only because we'd had 2 in the north, we had 1 downtown, 1 in the southwest. I was trying to keep it to 5 properties, so to me, it was important to go in the south. And because I'm dealing with some young people that I'm hoping realize that real estate is very attainable, I thought, well, I'd do something that was a little bit more of a starter property, which is the attached housing.
Never mind.
Well,
I'm so bad at those neighborhoods.
I know, but you guys need to know all of Calgary.
No, we
and
don't.
all its
The most I've ever heard of Mahogany is the radio ads.
Maybe I have been to Mahogany. I'm not sure. I think it's down by Spruce Meadows. Is that right?
No.
Okay, I have no idea where Mahogany is.
All I need is my house and the grocery stores near it.
Okay, this is a duplex or a semi-detached for anybody watching from Ontario. And it's located in Mahogany, which is a lake community, man-made lake.
Yes.
Beautiful prairie grasses. Beautiful.
It's actually cute.
Okay, so it's southeast.
Like deep southeast.
Okay. Like by Heritage Point?
No.
No. It's north of Heritage Point, south of Mackenzie Town.
Okay, so it's windy.
It's a
really
beautiful,
far.
it is a really beautiful neighborhood.
Also, this community has way too many roundabouts. Mahogany has too many roundabouts. Next.
We have a video about Mahogany, by the way.
Yes, we do, in the winter, and I'm actually standing on the lake. Yeah.
I also just want to say I didn't make that video.
Oh my god.
Let's get back to our property here, because it is a cute little 1328 square feet, 2-story double detached garage, half duplex. There's your kitchen, so open concept. You come in, there's the living room, the kitchen's in the middle, the dining room's at the front, kitchen's in the middle, living room's at the back. Stainless steel appliances. Kitchen has a very country feel. Here's the living room at the back. You can see the view to the garage.
Nice sun.
This is the primary bedroom.
What is that through the window? Another
That
house?
is another house.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the ensuite. So the ensuite's a three-piece.
That's cute.
This is the basement. So there's 3 bedrooms up. There's a fully finished basement with a 4th
These people need
bedroom.
art so badly.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
they
they've
do.
staged
And
it to sell.
color.
It's so boring.
And color.
But that's what people want to see their stuff in
I
it.
don't care.
So wait, 3 bedrooms? How many bathrooms?
3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and a 4th bedroom in the basement. So there's the other bedroom in the basement.
Oh, is that, wait, question. Did it have a window in it? Like, is that a
Yes,
legal
it
bedroom?
did, but they were taking it from the window.
Oh.
Yeah, to get it all in.
It's pretty
And
Is that a
the
shed?
closet.
detached
That's
garage.
the detached garage.
Oh.
It's
I just
detached
thought
from
that
the
angle.
house,
No, I
but
know that
it's attached to the neighbor's garage.
garage. To the neighbor's garage.
Yeah.
Do they share a wall, or is it like everybody has a
Yeah,
garden?
they would have a
It's just
firewall.
like the front.
Yeah. There's a beautiful backyard that's all nice and low maintenance landscaping.
Oh my
so
god,
there's
I
some
love that. You
standard
just hose everything
concrete.
down.
It's winter, but they put in a seasonal photo so you can see how beautiful their backyard
Right.
is. Because right now it is buried in snow.
What if you have a dog?
When they
They
took
go
those
there.
pictures?
They can go to the bathroom on there.
What year is this?
2017.
Okay.
I am so good.
Most of mahogany
You're
is
next.
newer. All right.
I have no idea.
Sorry, 3
Mahogany.
bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 2-story, 1328 square feet.
Nice little starter home.
I have no idea. No, I don't.
No, I don't either.
Now that you said it was a starter home.
It was nice of you to give us a hint like that.
I have no. I can't judge it. I don't know. I've never been there. It was a cute house, I guess. I don't know.
I'm a notorious cheater.
Are you?
No.
I have high hopes that Lucie will get this.
Yeah, me too.
Unveil. $399.9, $490,
Jesus,
$625, and $575. Oh, Lou's so close, but I think it goes to Liv.
What? I keep losing. I'm always close, but
What did you guess, Jay?
625.
I knew someone would come in the 400 range because that's what they used to be, but now they're 550. And so that one, okay, I'll admit, I snuck that in there to also stump them a little bit, just a little bit, but.
What was the list price? Is it early 500s?
It was listed for $550. It sold for $550 right away.
I've never been there, I don't think. And if I have been there, I didn't know I was there. I don't understand why people live so far away. Unless I guess you work from home and you never leave. Well, I guess you just go to those, you know those malls that all these neighborhoods have? They all have the same things. They all have like a Winners and a Ricky's and a chiropractor.
Ew, don't talk about mahogany to me. I hate the Southeast. Next question.
I'm gonna put it out there and say that I keep losing because I'm close but not close enough.
Wait, what did I guess for this one? Was I even close?
I'd like to say that I'm losing because I now think everything is really expensive and I just assume that nobody can ever afford it.
That's true too.
She's in major student debtville, so that's all she thinks about.
Yeah, it's a great strategy.
She calls it fake money. She's like,
I'm playing high
I'll
stakes.
pay for that with my fake money.
High stakes more.
Because
I
then
know, it does feel like fake money until they call it in. for
Yeah,
payment.
and then they're like, no, it's been real this
Yeah.
whole time. I looked at
Yeah.
my bank account the other day and my student aid had come in without me realizing it. I was
Mine
like,
did
wow.
too. They sent it out early.
Right? It
And they
dropped
should
right into my
send
checking
that
account, and I
out
was
before
like,
New Year's, right?
Am
Like,
I?
because New
rich?
Year's.
I'm like,
Okay, guys, we're at the final question.
Oh my god.
is this another goddamn
This is-
community question?
It is another.
How many communities have ponds?
You're gonna love this question.
Okay, I'm ready.
Because I spend a lot of time explaining this to people,
Ooh.
and this question is worth 3 points
Have you ever
because
explained
there
it to
are
me?
3 possible answers out of a potential 17.
Okay.
So what I'm looking for is name 3 communities that straddle more than one quadrant in Calgary. So there are 17 communities in the city.
As far as picking 3 communities that were straddling 2 quadrants, I thought that actually wasn't that hard.
Jay's giving me that.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, come on, you've got to.
No, I don't. I know nothing.
You know one.
Do I?
Yep.
You should.
Can you put more than 3?
You can only, that's
I
the
know
one thing I'm
one?
going to say. You can only guess 3, and I'm going to give you 1 point for each right answer.
For Lucie, I will let her guess
Because there's
4.
2 I'm unsure.
I'll let Jae guess 4 too. Because it
Can I
sounds
let
like
me
she's
guess 4? I won't come up with 4. I can't come up with 4.
I'll let the 2 young ones guess 4, and we'll pick their hopefully correct 3.
I don't know.
Don't look at my board.
But Heather, you should know 3. And same with you, Lib.
Right now, I think I only know 1.
And I will say I didn't realize there was 17. I thought there was maybe 5 to 10 that straddled.
There's one in my head that I know what it is, but I can't remember what it's called. But I know more than 3, so I kind of have some I can write down.
And I'll say one of them, so one of the 17, I was like, does that really straddle it? Or is it because you combine 2 communities? Like, because it's just a city of Calgary thing that they combine these 2 communities together? Because they're both relatively small otherwise.
I
I only have 2, and they're both probably incorrect.
Straddle.
So if you think about where your boundaries are, Center Street
I
might
don't
be
know
a good
where
bet. McLeod might be a good bet.
I don't know what's around McLeod. Who wants to go down to McLeod?
River might be a good bet.
Okay.
Deerfoot might be a good bet.
What's there? What is there?
We gotta get Jae out on
I
the
think-
road more.
I go where I already know.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright,
guess
I think I'm ready.
4.
I'm not ready. Wait.
Wait, so does everyone get 3 if they have 3?
If they get them right.
Is this
They
my
might
only
not get
chance
them
to
right.
get points?
So is it all or nothing? Like you?
No, if you
Okay.
if you
You
get
get
1
a
out
point
of
for
3,
each one.
I'm gonna give you a point.
But you can only
Okay.
guess 3.
But you and Heather can only guess 3. I'm letting Jae and Lucie guess 4 because
I
they're
literally
really
can't come up with a third.
clearly clueless and coming from behind.
Hey!
Okay.
I'm insulted by that statement.
Can I one
How
time?
would you like to only guess 3?
I'm guessing 4, and I would rather die than guess 3. Can I guess 5?
I'm ready.
I'm putting a 5th.
You're gonna have to hold it, okay?
What do you mean?
Hold on.
Heather, are you ready?
How many am I allowed to write down?
I can't be allowed to write 3.
Oh, I wrote down like 5.
Ah.
Cameron. Wait. Honestly, I was thinking of all the like big roadways, okay? Like you're driving on like John Laurie or McKnight. Not John Laurie, just McKnight. And I was trying to think of all the communities that kind of surround the big streets.
It's a good thing I didn't play the Jeopardy song or set a timer or put a sand glass upside down.
You're stressing me out.
Losers, in other words.
I have more chips. I know I got at least 2.
Well, that's good news.
Okay.
It's really hard.
Okay.
You know what? I can't come up with a 4th. We're just gonna go with it.
I'm putting 4, and you can just dock me.
Can you give me her 4th?
Oh.
I'm putting 4, and 2 of them could be, 3 of them could be wrong.
Okay, if she puts 4, can I put 4?
They could all be wrong.
Oh, right. Put 4
No, we're all
for
at
Pete's
4?
sakes.
Okay.
I'm putting 5.
Val the Realtor
Here's the thing.
always been the rule.
All of ours could be wrong. Every answer.
That's true.
No,
And
mine are right.
She doesn't even know the name of 5.
It's true. It's true.
Come to order. Do we have our guesses?
Yes.
Mine
One,
get
two,
set,
4, 5. Yeah.
go.
Okay. So she's got Panorama, Boness, Planted Point McKay,
What the frick? I told you I didn't know.
Where's Park?
Panorama's right.
Park, Kensington, Martin Loop. Martin Loop's not a community. Kensington's technically not a community.
So Calgary.
Mount Royal and
The one that I was surprised that I didn't get, that my mom was laughing at me for, was the Kensington and Marta Loop, mainly because they're not actual communities, which, plugging my mom, she has videos about that, so you should watch those.
Lucy, thank you.
I'm a marketing expert.
Haysboro,
Curry Barracks.
Crescent, Panorama. Everybody's picking Panorama.
Because it is.
Sunnyside, Livingston, Tuxedo, Thorncliffe.
Ooh, you're right about that
Oh,
one.
Liberty got 3.
Yeah, Tuxedo's
Okay.
right.
Oh yeah, I knew these. I knew these literally from the townhouse house hunting experience because I am considering, at least if Lucy and Mom will let me, broadening our horizons to Huntington Hills, Thorncliffe, Highland Park, and Tuxedo. So I happen to know that all of those were on the border. Also, that's all that those communities are boom, 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 boom. They're like right there. They're like all together. So if you get one, you can kind of get all of them.
Is Tuxedo right?
Yeah.
Okay, Forest Lawn, I wasn't sure. That's why I was between the 2.
I did take a bit of a shot in the dark with my Forest Lawn guess, but I genuinely thought it was on the border between northeast and southeast. And you know what? I'm not that wrong. I think it's close.
Mom, was I close with Forest Lawn Heights? Forest
No.
Lawn, Forest
I'm gonna list them. You guys are self-marking with the honor system.
I have 5 points.
Okay.
You just told me I was wrong.
Abbeydale, Applewood, Beddington,
Ooh,
Beltline.
Right. Beltline. I can't believe how bad I was at that question. I feel like I wasn't born and raised here. And I think it makes me a bit of a snob. We don't consider that a community, we consider that a region.
It's now, they've amalgamated a bunch of little communities into one.
See, we don't know these things.
Okay.
And I disagree with that.
I think I just told you that 5 minutes ago.
Sure you did.
Yeah.
Okay, Bridgeland Riverside.
Oh,
Right, Bridgeland.
Yeah.
You even said the river.
Yeah. Chinatown. Crescent Heights.
Oh, right.
Earlton. Highlands Park.
Oh, I got that. Oh, you got that one right.
I got one. I got Highland Park. I only know one person that lives there, and I only just recently learned that that was even a community.
Huntington Hills.
Got it.
Millrise.
Ooh, damn.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Mission. Yeah.
No, I don't
You're
see that.
saying words
What is
in
Mission? No, sorry. What's Mission then? Southwest and
And Southeast.
where?
Right down McLeod.
They were the
right
main
down
community
first.
that got flooded, no?
Yeah. Shaughnessy, Silverado, Somerset, Thorncliffe, and Tuxedo Park.
I guess I just wasn't thinking because I've lived in Tuxedo Park, so I should know that's a northwest, northeast.
Tuxedo is probably the most confusing of them all because some people think they're in Mount Pleasant and they'll say they're in Mount Pleasant, but they're actually in Tuxedo.
Wait, she didn't listen? I thought she did.
Okay,
Mount Pleasant is not one of the
Bull.
ones.
I definitely thought Mount Pleasant was right, okay? I know people who are in what I thought was Mount Pleasant, and you cross Center Street and Edmonton Trail and all that garbage, and I thought that was one thing. It's not.
I was shocked that Jae didn't know more communities.
First of all, you have some of those wrong because I know for a fact that Panorama has northwest and northeast addresses.
See, that's what I thought, and I double checked it twice.
I know it does.
I will give you Panorama.
Thank you.
Calgary, City of Calgary considers it a northwest community. I had to double
With
check.
Northeast vibes, am I
And
right?
I
I'm just a fan of the southwest and the northwest. Northwest first, then southwest. Most of my friends that grew up in the southwest with me still live in the southwest. There's only been a couple of us that have moved up north. So I think I'm a bit biased. So I don't really know much of the city other than the southwest and the northwest. And I really thought I was right about Panorama.
I was surprised Heather didn't get a lot of the inner city ones because most of the straddling communities are along Center Street in the north.
double checked and went on our MLS system and could not find a Panorama Northeast address.
Well, I'll give you one.
because it switches to Coventry.
Can I appeal? I know that these are not communities, but they're straddling, no?
No.
I'm proud to say my fifth guess would have been Highland Park, so I actually would have.
Okay, well here's the reality. We can stop arguing because no matter what happens, live one.
Yeah.
I got one.
And Hazelbrook's wrong. And
wrong.
but this
McLeod, isn't it?
none of it's on the other side of McLeod, the southeast side, all
it's only
southwest. It goes from Heritage Park. It goes
So
from
Louis
14th Street Northwest by Global Landing down to McLeod.
3. And Jae
Marta Luke, I understand what you meant.
1. When Panorama wasn't on the list, I had to really triple check because when you come up Harvest Hills and you're at the Vivo and everything, to me that's northeast, and I thought that was still part of Panorama, but it shows as
Well, even the movie theater in Panorama is a northeast.
that's what I thought.
It
But
is.
City of Calgary shows Panorama as northwest.
Oh,
They're just trying to collect more taxes.
rough. Sam's address is northwest.
Yeah.
See, now we know. The more you know.
So should we give it a
But the movie theater's northeast, so that must be the line. So what's that road called?
Harvest Hills,
Yeah.
but it is center.
Nice shot.
Okay, so Liv, because you work with your goddamn mom every day, you won!
I'm not applauding.
We should probably redo that. Awesome, Liv! Because you work with your mom every day, you won!
No, I also I look at stuff for fun sometimes. Can I just say I knew I was getting good at real estate when Avenue Magazine put out their like top rankings.
Yeah.
And remember we guessed them all together.
Yeah.
And my guesses were not far off at all.
Yeah, and I was trying to stay away from their guesses because they or their answers because they weren't always like
You didn't always
fact. Well, they were, I wanted things based on fact. But the other thing, Liv, you went to Central Memorial.
I did.
Down in the southwest.
Yeah.
Just south of Alberta.
Not that I had a social life, but
But you did have friends from
And
all
she
over the
takes
city.
transit.
She takes transit.
I do.
So it's not just me dragging her around Mahogany back.
Down
so this
south and
was
stayed
well
at Rose
deserved.
Pond Arena.
Congratulations.
Val the Realtor pen!
Prizes for participation.
Thank you!
Very well.
No, but you guys
got.
Jameson.
I got Jameson's too. We should all go for wings one night.
Oh, that'd be so
We
fun.
just went yesterday.
I got double lunch.
Jay Reed ordered in wings yesterday.
Yes, big plug to James.
Oh my God, Jameson's
Video is
These
sponsored
should
by
come-
Jameson's, except we paid them.
Next time, Jameson's, you don't need to. We don't need to pay. You can just give.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, send your donations to relocatewithval.ca.
www.relocatewithval.com.
CA.
Relocatewithval.ca.
Because we're in Canada. Thanks for watching this episode, second edition of Guess the Price. I look forward to seeing you here each week as I put out a video on real estate in and around Calgary, and Bears Paw, and Cochrane, and Airdrie, and who knows where we'll be next. Okajokes, anyone?
No.
I'd like to thank all my contestants, my lovely players that came out today. Even though we struggled with some of the community questions, I'd like to think they're all the wiser. And wishing you a happy new year and lots of real estate fun in 2023. See you next time.
I was not expecting to win, and I'm glad I did. And I love Jameson's. Plug for Jameson's. And it felt really good to beat everybody else. Thanks.
Well, as a sister, I feel very proud of her, especially seeing how far she's come since last year. But as a fellow competitor, I'm just thinking that she must die.
I feel much better about being beaten by Liberty, who works in the industry to some extent, than by Jay last year, who knows nothing about anything to do with housing.
You know what? I'm gonna take the high road, and I'm gonna say that I'm really excited for Liberty, and that she's worked hard this year to learn all sorts of things about real estate, really grown as a person, become more worldly, you could say. The last time was a fluke, absolutely. I knew it at the time. It was fine. I'm okay with losing.
I really enjoyed this year's edition of Guess the Price, and I'm already thinking of some ideas for the third one. But yeah, maybe we'll have to turn the tables, and maybe the host might have to become the player and see if these guys can drill me and see how good I really am.
I want everybody on this channel watching right now, you need to know. I edited this video. Don't know how long it's gonna be. Don't know how detailed. But I do know it's gonna take me a long frickin' time. So I want you all to drop a comment down below saying we love Liberty, and if you would like, you are welcome to send me tips to libertyleferrier@gmail.com via e-transfer, because I will take them happily. You can also find me on PayPal. Just shoot me a message. I would love a raise, but don't tell my mom I said that.